Hi everybody, it's Julie, and it's cake. Happy birthday to somebody out there. Okay, so I have finished my all my pages, all my embellishments. We'll go over those in the next couple of days, but today I wanted to work on my cover, and the cover was not a requirement this time. But because it is a glued book, I know I wanted to add some strength to the book. So I have this piece of upholstery fabric. Remember, I chose this book because it was an odd size and I wanted to be able to use it. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Now, I'm going to put, you see, it's got, it came in one of the packages from Susan Taylor Brown from The Gathering. And so I'm excited that I'm using something that came from The Gathering. And so let's start. I'm going to go ahead and start with the front. I am using my Tombow Mono liquid glue. It is my favorite glue for adding things to the front, to the cover, okay? It is a wet glue. It will take a while to dry. Also, it will be a little bit forgiving, okay? So I'm going to go with that. Then I'm going to come over and I want to go ahead and add glue onto the actual spine here. I want to make sure I went into, okay. We want to make sure we go in this area. Okay, that's what's going to help me keep the book together. The one thing about an altered book is it is vulnerable, okay, because we were not able to reinforce the spine or anything, really, because we're using the actual book as it is. Let's see how far over we get to go. It'll be a little bit over past the line here. Okay, and one side was a little crooked and the other side was straight. Well, I know that I'm going to be adding a panel to the front of my journal, so I went ahead and put the side. Usually I would always put the straight side on the front, but because I know that I'm going to be covering the front of the journal I'm going to make a panel. That's what we're going to do here today. I did check my list of all the things. You had to make your ABC items, embellishments. I have done that. You had to make your folds. You saw me do my folds. Now, the folds also had to be decorated, so that's what I'm going to show you over the next couple of days. And so I have decided I'm keeping this journal for myself, and that is because I want to have, and I'll put my my challenge list inside the journal. And because I did a lot of different things this time, and I really liked the folds for doing an altered journal. And so giving us 26 different fold ideas using an altered book, I just think that was wonderful. So you see, I'm going into the indentations here, and then we'll go ahead and come across there. Okay, so I have not added a pocket or anything here. I want to wait until I do my closure. I'm going to be doing the button closure like I did on the, okay, so the button will go inside, or go here, and then the item that I use, and I think I'm going to use, I have this vintage seam binding, okay, and it goes really well with the colors, so I think I'm going to use that for my closure, just a little FYI. Okay, so one of the things that I love about the Tombow Aqua, the Tombow Mono Liquid Glue, it is the broad tip on the bottom, and the fact that you're pretty much able to use every single drop. Okay, so I have this piece of lace. I've used it a couple of places inside the journal, and I am going to turn it upside down because I want this piece to be down here, not up here. Okay, and so let's see. So we'll go ahead and put our glue on it. I don't know if this, okay, it could just be that it was closed up. Sometimes you might get an air bubble or an air, like a puncture in your glue bottle, and it makes it so your glue doesn't come out. And I know one of them that I have hanging around here has a puncture so that the bottom does not work. And of course, I've been on vacation, so I don't remember where that is. Speaking of that, I believe I'm all caught up. If you are a Dear Julie Julie Diamond, Emerald, Pearl, or Topaz Patreon, the group is ready for the May challenge, and one of your perks is that you get a sneak peek, and when I can, I let you into the group early, and the group is ready. So and you can find that information in your Patreon if you are a Diamond, Emerald, Pearl, or Topaz. Diamond is the $15 a month level. The other thing that you get as a Diamond is when you're active, you get an additional 20% off all digitals and 10% off journal purchases, and kit purchases where the kit is already in the Etsy shop. Okay, so you get special promo codes for those each month. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we've added that and we've added that. Again, this button is going to go on the front. The green will come around. Okay, it'll just come around and be able to close the journal. Okay. Okay, so adding this, I'm hoping that will give us a little bit of extra strength. And so I'm excited about that. Now, to bring in some green into the brighter green, I'm going to use this little piece here. And the way I'm going to add it is I'm just going to add it on top here. Okay. And then, of course, all the pieces that I add on top of this are going to help to hold it down. But this will be its main part that's holding it down. Okay, there we go. Now, I have pulled out these flowers I got at Dollar General. I don't know if they still have them. I'm going to go ahead and let the sticky stay. And I'm going to put a puddle of glue around the outside. Okay. And this is going to be my base piece. Okay. And when I say that, it's going to be the anchor of what I'm going to build down here. So we have our lace and book page pieces here. And these I made mine with brads, because I have a lot of them. And I thought, you know what? I don't have to worry about them falling, the bling falling off. And I wanted to do something different. So what we have is basically a fluffy flower with lace. Okay, so if you know my fluffy flowers, which are actually a smaller flower. Okay, now I have one of these that I added the leaf. Okay, and that was one of Big Mama's leaves that she showed us how to make. This one was one that I made before I was at the gathering. So I had made several of the videos before I left, before I went to the gathering. Okay, so just holding these down. So we've got the little bit of green here. We've got this look. I really like it. Okay, really like it. It's subtle, but I think it's really, really pretty. Okay, so I pulled out, these are part of the stack of stickers that I made. And so I was thinking that to get the look of what we're doing, that maybe we could go ahead and, and adding a Dear Julie Julie digital to the front. This is from the Patreon March kit. No, this is the April kit that the Patreons received. And it is called White Flowers. And I love the way that, I just love that one. Okay. And then I do have this one. I love the way that we've added the gold around the outside. And I think stacking I'm going to look at it, see if I like it. Yeah, I do like it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put glue on the back of this. Again, it was a stack of stickers. So this is where the sticker was still attached to the sticker sheet. But now we're good. It can come off now. Okay. So, and I was like looking through to see if I had a panel or something. So the other thing I still have to do is add all my embellishments into the journal. And so that is also another thing that we will do in the next couple of days. Okay. Okay, so keeping that within the panel. And so it's a collaged panel. You know me, I love collage. I love collage. So let's see. I think I want to put this one down here. These are still drying. That's the thing about the Tombow Mono Liquid Glue, is it does take it a bit to dry. So the one thing I thought I hadn't used yet was paint. And then I came in here and realized that I did use the Treasure Gold paint in my journal. So I have used all the list, all the extra things that we were to use. I've used them all. And I love the way this journal has turned out. I think it has been really fun doing all the different things, that especially the things that were totally not things that I normally would do. Okay, so this is going to be my outside, and whoop, do you see what I did? I grabbed that with my finger. It's all still gluing. So, okay, I do have more of these. I just don't think I think I want to keep it with just this panel down here. But if this glue up here ends up, you know, not looking so good, I may go ahead and cover that. Okay, so I did not make a tassel for this. However, I think that that's something that I might do eventually. I like to have tassels off the outside that explain, you know, that my tassels usually tell a story. I like to add other things to it. And so, yeah, another thing I could do is I could just put one of the white flowers on the edge, because remember the theme was white flowers. So I'm gonna be thinking about that. Again, that was not part of the requirements. There was no closure requirement, and there was no cover requirement this time. And some people have chosen to just leave their journals empty on the front. And this time, that is fine. Okay. So, yeah. So, I told you that the Patreons, they got their sneak peek, and they are able to be in there. That's the Diamond, Emerald, Pearl, and Topaz. We call them the department, DEPT Patreons, and they have access in there. You know what? I think I want this other leaf. I'm going to steal the leaf off my rosette, I think. I think I want another leaf down here. I think the green. Okay. Now I almost picked up the Fabric Tack. Fabric Tack and the Tombow Mono Glue do not like each other. Okay. My experience is that they cause each other to not want to dry. So, okay. So remember I talked about, okay, here we go. I was going to say, I talked about there being a possible puncture hole in one of these. Well, I think we're good to go there. Okay. So I could use like a real leaf from something, because I've got this big flower here. And I'm thinking about that. But for right now, I just want to add another leaf down here as part of the anchor of the bottom of this journal. Okay. And even though it's a journal that I'm going to keep, I did want to go ahead and to finish it like I would finish a journal that I was going to put up for sale. Speaking of putting journals up for sale, I will have several journals go into the shop on the 2nd. Okay, several journals going back into the shop on by the 2nd, I should say. Okay, there's my cover. Now let's go ahead and figure out what I'm going to do here. Okay, so I'm going to go with, let's see. That will not fit in the small hole, so I need the larger hole from the Crocodile. Okay, I need to make sure that I'm in enough that I'm going to have it's going to be nice and sturdy. I'm going to take this off. I got this off of a vintage button card with buttons on it. Okay, let's see if this is going to fit in there. Or maybe we'll have to go grab the antique button. It'll go in there, but it's pretty tight. Okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get the antique, my mom's buttons, and I'll be right back. So this is the button tin that I have Riley's Toffee, it says. And so I want something that has like a, well, look at, here's one that has the goodie. Do we like the plain white? Oh, wow, look at that green button. Okay. No squirreling here, Julie. No squirreling. I think I want one that has, oh my gosh, look at, here's another one. I'm going to put it over here because it'll be, I'm out of, oh wow, look at that. I'm out of the Tim Holtz hitch post fasteners. So I'm like, oh, so this is another way of doing, oh my gosh, look at this. It's a belt. Goodie. So that could be used for a fastener. I'm going to put that in with my metal stuff. Oh, we've got like a game. Ooh, there's a green button. Kind of like it. It's a little bit worn. It reminds me of Jacqueline Kennedy. I look at it and it just makes me think of her. There's a lot of metal buttons in here. This is only one of the 10s. Oh, there's an earring back. Look at these. Oh, they're heavy. They are heavy. Ooh, this would be a good one because look at the size of the piece that's coming out. Okay, there's another one of that. Ooh, look at that one. Oh, it's a navy button. Amber. I wonder if there's any dinosaur DNA in there. Oh, look at that. So this is a decoration that I keep in my, somebody gave me this. It's a bunch of buttons. And I put it in here because it was one of those take it there now things. I was like, okay, where am I going to take it? Oh, these are kind of cool with the little dot in the middle. I really wanted a gold. I'm not seeing gold that have the smaller. There's a plastic one. I don't even know where the other, I think the other one is in the guest room. Ooh, that one's nice. I kind of like that, but I like the green one. I think the green one. I think the green, because, I mean, how often am I going to get to use the green? Okay, I'm going to save that one in case. I don't know where the lid went. Here it is. So, that's the orange tin of buttons. Uh-oh. Don't fall over. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. This one will come through, but am I going to be able to put anything around it? Let's check this one out. Oh, wow. This one comes through and we have room around it. So, what if we put it through? I have a yo-yo. I don't like that. Looking around, I have piece of lace. Kind of like that. I have this piece of green lace that came in one of the Susan Taylor Brown goodies from that I got. You know what? I think I'm okay. We'll go ahead. I really liked the big one. It's worn. So cool. I just don't think I can get the goodie through it. Yeah, I can't. So last chance, green. This is what's going around it. Okay, I don't like that. I think the white is the winner. My hands are cold. We're supposed to start warming up today, finally. Okay, so there's that. Then we're going to come to, oh, no. Are you guys staying? Might have to use something else for putting those on there. Okay, so we'll come back here. I want it to be even. Okay, come in. Again, you want to make sure that you're inside a little ways so that it's stronger. Crocodile easily cuts through your book. Okay. Let's see. If I do... I did these on the sewing journal and, well, the Reader's Digest journals that I made in March. So, yeah, they turned out really cool. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull this and the package through because I haven't decided how much I want to cut yet. Okay, so we'll just pull that through. You could also do it, and so what I want is I want to just be able to go ahead and come around this. Okay, just come around it. Sometimes it's easier with just one, just like that. Okay, and that will be my closure, and it will close it. And I'm really... Normally, I do the cover and I let it sit overnight, okay? So, my cover is like going, you're not letting me sit. Okay, so let's go ahead. I think these are long enough. And it is seam binding. It's made for bias fold tape, blanket binding, braids, cellophane novelties, cofnets, dress belting, dress linings, elastic, feather bone, filling and trimmings. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be fun to have that once this is all done. Okay, and then I can just go ahead and tie this in a bow. Okay, and that gives me, oh, I like it. I do like it. Okay, so, yeah, we didn't go with the green. And then I usually like to go ahead and tie a knot. It's adding a little bit of something to it without spending any money, which is kind of cool, right? Okay, so there we go. Got those are added. And that is my cover, and I will be working with this. Okay, so I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to let it set aside and let it dry. And so I've added my panel. These are part of my stack of stickers. I have also used my lace and paper book page paper flowers, and there are videos for both of those. S for the latter, for stack of stickers, and let's see, I think these were L, lace and paper flowers. Okay, so what were, I will tell you what the other things were that we had to add to the journal this time. I've got the wrong list. That is not going to help me at all. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and show you my pages and how I decorated them. And then the next day we'll add all of the embellishments, and I'll show you a couple of extra things that I did. And then again, I'm going to keep this journal because I really loved the pocket ideas. So there were 27 ways to fold your pages. We did the letters A through Z, and then I had an extra one and that I did. So I am going to put together a video that's just all the folding together. And because I think that was really the one of the coolest parts about this challenge. So please, if you have followed along, if you have a favorite embellishment or page idea that we did this time, put it in the comments down below and let us know. So let's see, what else do we have in the news? Let's see, if you finished your journal in March, that would be your Reader's Digest journal, and you posted it in all the places and all of that. We are having our VIP on Wednesday at 1 o'clock. So, yeah, and the group is ready. I've been letting people in. The digital is in there. It's called Retro Home Mellow Yellow, and it features pages that they totally make me think of the 60s and 70s. And I also almost have the Retro Home Blue is almost finished, and that will be available in the Etsy shop on Thursday. Okay, so possibly Wednesday. But it is the companion to go along with the Mellow Yellow, and the blue is that turquoise color, baby blue, from the 60s and 70s. The Mellow Yellow has the yellows and the avocado or olive greens, and they also go along with the at-home kit and the at-home 2. So I'm excited. I cannot wait to play with those, and we'll be doing that at the VIP. So the VIP is a virtual internet party. It is the party that you get invited to. It's Zoom. And when you finish a challenge with Dear Julie Julie, we have a party and you're invited. If you finish, when you finish, okay? Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.